Hello, my friends. So, I happen to be in London at the moment, and I went to a little restaurant to get some breakfast. And the maitre d' said to me, I've been listening to your tapes or audios on Audible, or maybe he said, watching some videos on YouTube. And he said, you keep saying, know that one thing by which everything else is known. So, what is that one thing? And I said, it's yourself. And then I realized that this needs a lot of explanation. It's yourself. So, if you understand yourself, you will understand everything, the entire universe. And this, of course, needs a little elaboration, right? So, the elaboration is that when we look at the universe, try to understand it, now we're told that there are 2 trillion galaxies, 700 sextillion stars, uncountable trillions of planets, many of them habitable according to, the constants, the elements of life, and the biosphere, the Goldilocks zone, and all that. So, how can knowing the self help us understand this immense vastness? After all, we are not even a speck of dust in the infinite expanse of intergalactic space. As Rumi once said, look at your eyes, they're so small, and yet they see enormous things. So, proportionately, our planet is not even one grain of sand in all the beaches of our own planet. Not even one grain of sand, our planet. And then on that planet is this species, Homo sapiens, who dares to understand the universe. So when I say understand yourself, it doesn't mean your body mind, although your body mind, your mind, intellect, ego, your physical body, your energetic body, your 5 senses, your 5 motor organs, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, your desires, your aspirations, and the desire to know the universe exists in this complex biological organism, which wouldn't be even the size of a virus on the speck of dust that we call the universe. So, how can this understand the vastness of the mystery of our existence? Here's the key. We who seek to understand the mystery of the universe are an activity of the universe. So that activity of the universe becomes a sort of an observation deck for this biological organism to see this vast universe or know this vast universe, because this itself is the universe. As Rumi said, you are the universe in ecstatic motion. So, in order to understand this mystery of the universe and the self, let's try and break this down a little bit. So, this has been humanity's most profound pursuits ever since we started to have self reflection. Next time you have a question or self reflection, ask yourself, what is it that wants to know? What is it that wants to know what knowing is? What is it that wants to know what knowing is? And you'll get closer, intertwined with the exploration of the universe is the compelling journey of self-discovery. So just remember the statement, I am part of the mystery of the universe I seek to understand. And this encapsulates the intricate relationship between the cosmos and our identity. So, to truly grasp reality, one must embark on a dual journey, understanding both the external universe and the internal universe. Right now, science is only exploring the so-called internal, a so-called external universe, telescopes, hadron collider, ultra microscopic, stroboscopic instruments to look at fundamental particles, etc., all instruments of observation without asking who or what is observing. So, and furthermore, as I've been saying, ultimately, there is no inner or outer. They're all fluctuations of consciousness. But let's try and understand this from the so-called traditional point of view. So at its core, the universe is a vast complex of, it's a vast complex tapestry or matrix of matter and energy governed by the laws that scientists strive to decode. And they're called natural laws, but remember, natural laws are also regularities of experience in human consciousness. So, as observers within the universe, we are not separate from it. Rather, we are an integral part of its fabric. Our consciousness, our ability to question, analyze, reflect, emerges from the very elements that constitute stars and galaxies. So, this inseparability or interconnectedness suggests that the understanding of the universe requires an understanding of ourselves. How could it not? So, there's a big role for self knowledge in understanding reality. Self knowledge is crucial in interpreting our experiences and perceptions of reality. Why? Because our beliefs, biases, and emotions shape how we perceive the world around us. By delving into self-awareness, we can identify these influences and at least strive for a clearer, more what scientists call objective understanding of reality. Although, once again, what we call the objective understanding of reality is based on naive realism, which I have spoken about previously. Philosophers like Socrates have long emphasized the importance of self-knowledge with maxims such as know thyself, highlighting how introspection can lead to a greater wisdom. But who or what is it that is introspecting? And I would say it is the universe through you. So, embarking on a journey of self-discovery involves exploring our thoughts, emotions, motivations, inspirations, and that involves things like meditation, all kinds of meditation, inquiry, mindfulness, vipassana, journaling, metacognition, transcendence, until we go really, really deeper into what is it that wants to know. And it is the universe that wants to know itself through you and me. So while science provides tools to explore the so-called physical universe, which is a species-specific human construct for what? For our perceptions, for our notions, for our beliefs, for our intuitions, for our perceptions, for our thoughts. So even as we ponder and explore the universe through all these instruments, remember, it is the self that is observing the universe. So when we bridge science and philosophy, we need to now go a little further, okay? Because they have different assumptions, science and philosophy. As I said, philosophy is more ontology and epistemology, and science is more observation, experiment, and validation. But they're still both, activities of the self. And if the self of the individual is the self of the universe, then they're activities of the universe. They have to be. We are a movement of the universe. And now, slowly, quantum physics is challenging our traditional notions of reality and observation, and basically prompting deep inquiries into the nature of consciousness itself. So, in seeking to understand the universe, we must also turn inward to understand ourselves. This dual exploration enriches our comprehension of reality and enhances our appreciation for the mysteries that surround us. So, by acknowledging that we are both observers and participants in the cosmic dance, we embrace a more profound connection with everything around us. And ultimately, knowing oneself is not just a path to personal enlightenment, but a vital step in unraveling the mysteries of the universe. So, what do you think? What do you think? If you are the universe, then how do you know it? Well, through introspection, through asking the right questions, but also to know that everything we call the universe, even multiverses, mathematical constructs, everything we call the universe is an activity of awareness within us as a sense perception, as a sensation, as a feeling, as an image, as a thought, as a scientific or philosophical inquiry. Know yourself and you know the universe. So I thank my maitre d' at the restaurant for asking this question this morning. And as I've said before, digital dharma is now available. It is how you use digital technology, AI, to elevate spiritual intelligence and personal well-being. And you can continue to engage with my digital twin, which I update very regularly to continue this conversation. digitaldeepak.ai. Thank you, friends.